Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we started working on making our batteries and solar panels and accumulators so that we can start building solar energy farms. And so far, so good. We're building up some of these stuff. They do take a long time to manufacture per unit, so we'll just kind of give it some time. Oh, I just realized we're going to need some more light over here. There we go. Okay. And we also added in making just some normal electric power poles. We've got a bunch of those so that we can grab those as we need them. And I also added in, just kind of off to the side here, making some pipes out of plastic. And the plastic pipes are actually better than the steel pipes. At least they are better in this way, in that if you look at the that is the length for a steel underground pipe, and then this is the length for a plastic underground pipe, right? So you get further underground with a plastic pipe than you do with the steel pipes. There are also like fluid dynamics differences in terms of how much or how quickly a fluid can move through these different types of pipes, but that isn't included in their tooltip, so I'm not exactly sure. So I definitely know that steel pipe can push more volume than, say, iron pipe, because I was actually working on that down here. Is that when I was using iron pipe in between all these boilers here, I couldn't get the water all the way to the end of the line. So I had to use steel pipe. At least I think so. Again, I'm not 100% on that though, so. But we have lots and lots of plastic pipe now. Tons of that, so we can start using that. I think I'm going to use up the steel pipe that I currently have, and then we'll just switch over entirely to plastic pipe until we get the next stage of pipe, which we could start. Well, it's brass pipe. But we don't have brass yet. And then eventually we can make tungsten pipe, which I think is the best pipe type in the game. So that's a ways off as well. Speaking of brass, we did also start making bronze. And now that we're making bronze, we can start going with... Wow, these things use a lot of electronic boards. We can go start trying to make these loaders. I've never used these before. I just added them in. So, I'm going to give them a shot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories should be enough to make everything that we're going to do here. And I'm going to use this iron line. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and you are going to make gears, iron gears. And then we are going to, let's see, it's our ratios. Let's see. 0.4, 0.4, so this is 1 to 1. So yeah, we should just be able to direct insert to make these belts. And then we're going to need steel gear wheels. Here's our steel line. Because we're going to need to make, let's see. You're going to be making these loaders. Oh, I didn't actually add all this in. Oh, because I was going to just pull from here. Hold on, hold on. I need to reorient this a little bit because I was going to do this, right? Right, because this thing isn't going to be running all the time, right? And then we're going to need the belts, right? Oh, that's going to get things to be a tad awkward. But actually let's do it this way, We can do it this way. For gear wheels, for yellow belts, power, and then we're going to feed those belts in there. And let me just grab some power poles because I am out. There we go. All right. So now we're feeding this and this. We need to bring over some tin plate. Tin plate is right here. Are we going to need copper at all? Doesn't look like we're going to need copper. Now, how do I want to do this? I don't necessarily want to bring the copper over. I mean, I could. It wouldn't hurt anything to bring the copper over, but it is a bit of a waste of space on the belt. So let's do this. Let's take them both off, and then we will do this with an output priority to the right for tin plate, right? So then we'll do that, and yep, just a tin plate coming out there. We can take that copper somewhere if we need to. And then we can bring the tin that way. Alright, and then we're going to need... Oh, probably going to need underground belt. Underground belts. And then we can split off these guys. Bring that over here. Okay. There we go. Now, we need to take these and we need to feed them into another factory that is going to be making the fast loaders. Right? There we go. And we're going to need to bring some more of this over. Right, there we go. And then we're going to need to bring the steel over. That actually fits perfect. Is that not steel? Oh, no, no, no. We don't need to directly take the steel. What we need to do is we need to make steel gear wheels. Here. And then we transfer the steel gear wheels from there to there. So you are going to make steel gear wheel. And then we need those bronze plates. Take a line of bronze plates like this. Alright, I'm going to want to bring it through here, I think. There we go. So now we can make fast loaders. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a chest, and then we'll stick those guys in a chest. And I don't think we're going to keep a ton of them. Maybe 2 stacks tops. I'm not exactly sure how high these things stack. Alright, so that's done. So that is done. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And the next thing we need to start doing is building a dedicated science production area. Right? So we're going to get to work on that. So next is going to be this. Let's pin that. We're going to be making 2 factories from each, because that'll be enough to get us rolling. Not very quickly. I mean, not like massive amounts of output of science, but, you know, again, this is all about just getting something manufacturing. So in a way that, you know, we can eventually feed it so that it'll run infinitely without running out of resources. Okay, so we're gonna do this up here. Actually, we can kind of do it like right around here. I shouldn't need too much space, I don't think. Alright, so we're going to need copper and we're going to need iron. And what I think we're going to do is we're actually going to utilize this. And we're going to split off of here for iron, right? And we're going to bring this copper through here. We're going to put them on the same belt. So I'm going to make a belt like this. Nope, 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 nope. I said I didn't need to do all that. I just needed to do this. And then when I do that, there we go. Okay. Well, I could have brought the copper from here. Now that I look at it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm going to actually bring this over here. And then we're going to bring this up here and eventually this way. And then that'll get it out of all of this area. And then over here where we can start utilizing it. Okay, so let's bring this up here. And we're going to need 3 of these. So let's start right about here. Give room for the batteries to come through because we are going to need those eventually. Okay. So we can actually direct insert, I think. Should I have brought these as 2 separate lines? So now that I'm thinking about this. You know what? I'm going to redo this. We're going to do it as 2 separate belts. 2 separate belts. And I'm going to say forget that. And actually, I'm going to put the batteries underground as well. And not a bad idea for me to hang on to a bunch of those, so that's fine. All right, and then well, if we're going to do that, then we don't need to do this. Just bring those straight through, and then. Then we are probably going to need to bring that underground for a little bit. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to underground here and here. And oh, we are going to need both of them to be underground. Okay, hold on. Alright, so that can still come through. This can still come through. And we can send it somewhere if we need to. Alright, which we probably are. And then we'll just underground belt these guys, bring them up about there. And then we'll have some room to work here. Split this off because I want that to continue on. And then you're going to make the gear wheels, right? You're going to make the gear wheels. And then I can direct... I can direct insert to 2 of these. Yes. I should be able to. Okay. Then we need to bring copper over here. So what we may actually do is we may bring the copper down here. Split it like this. Make sure we have some light. No, no, no. It's going to be here and there. And then we can take from there and there. Okay. So now we have red research. Good. And then we now need to move on to green research packs. Be a bit more complicated. We're going to need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 factories. I almost wish I could try to run... No, I'm going to make its own dedicated... thing. Because this is right now sitting here doing nothing, right? Well, if I took advantage of this. Okay. That could work. Because then all we would need, right, is we would need to do an iron gear wheel. Again, I'm going to actually split this off. We're going to do an iron gear wheel. And a... No. Actually, we're going to do it like this. And a belt. So you're going to make the belts. And then we just need to feed the belts into there. And then we bring this line of inserters there, like that. Because then what I can do is we'll put the actual inserters over here. And then you can drop at an angle. Now these I definitely don't want to keep on me. There we go. Okay, so green research is now up and running. Now, military research is going to be a bit of a different beast. So let's actually get some research stations, research centers built. Modules lab. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's build 6 of these. And for right now, what we'll do is we'll put these guys on a belt. I want to give it a little bit of room because we might need it. Actually, let's move you there. Okay, so now green and red are back up and running. So then what we're going to need to do next is we're going to need to do military research packs. And this is also going to be part of an arsenal we're going to be making as well, because we want to store some things. Like we want to store gun turrets, we want to store grenades, we want to store the piercing rounds magazines. To go with the flamethrower fuel that we have down there, because we're going to need a lot of that stuff. Alright, and this is going to take a bit. Alright, so we're going to need... So we already have one of these. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm also going to need some room to do this. Let's see, we're going to need copper and iron. I'll probably back this copper line up a little bit. We can do it over here, I think. Now, the tricky bit is going to be the coal. That is definitely going to be the tricky bit. Though I may have an idea for that. Alright, but let's at least start getting gun turrets making. So let's go ahead and I'm going to grab... See, do I want to do it there? So let's bring this out a little bit. Everything starts with iron gear wheels. So there we go, iron gear wheels, and then 1.5, 1.5. So we can definitely directly insert iron gear wheels into 2 of these guys. And it's also going to need iron plate, and it's also going to need copper plate. Let's see. Just trying to think how I want to do this. So you gotta do it like that? No, that'll get a bit awkward. Alright, let's try like this. This is gonna be its own bit of awkward. Ah, portable solar panels are now done. Let's see. Exoskeleton equipment. Portable solar panel 2s. Yeah, I'm gonna do the portable solar panel 2s. Alright, so let's do this. And you are going to make just regular gun turrets. We can make Mark II gun turrets. Alright, and then we're going to need that to come through there, and then we'll have to do the angled inserter thing again. Drop. Drop. Power. Power. And then these are going to need copper. Which I can do it like that. And we can also do... Did I just run myself out of inserters? I believe I did. Oops. There we go. Let's grab some more. Oh, I have more of these normal inserters. Get rid of them. Alright. Oh, too far. That's going to come through there. We're going to split. There we go. Now, do I want... What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these. One of these. And I'm going to box them. I'm going to belt these guys as well. So we're not going to need a ton of these gun turrets, but I do want to have some in storage. Okay. And then... we're going to split a line here. And you are going to make firearm magazines. And then, can those be... Yeah, those can be directly inserted. Let's see, it needs copper. Copper. Actually, on this side, what we need to do is we need to get the line out of the way. No, I think I picked up some of those. There we go. Alright, then copper. Actually, let me just kind of compact this a little bit more. There we go. We're going to need steel to run up here as well. Okay. That's something we can do. It's going to be... There's a line of steel right there. I can grab some off of here. Portable solar panel 2s are done. Electricity accumulator 2s. Oil burning generator. Oil burning generator. Well, that's new. Powder refining. Battery equipment. Oh yeah, we're going to need this. We're going to need personal batteries. Now, we can't actually use any of that yet because we don't have modular armor. But that is something we will eventually be able to get. Okay, I think we're probably going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm starting to run out of space. I'm going to need to go grab some landfill and fill in through here. And we're going to have to figure out how to get a run of... steel up in this general area. Which I don't really have any room for it. That's okay. Am I going to need steel for... I'm going to need a little bit of steel for the blue stuff to make engine units. Okay. And we already have the batteries. So yeah, we're just going to need to make gear wheels, we're going to need to make pipes, we're going to need to make engine units out of this stuff, and then we feed batteries, engine units, our electronic circuit boards, and bronze plates, which the only thing we really need to start making new is going to be the engine units, and then we can grab some electronic boards and bronze plates from elsewhere, and we can start making blue science packs, which will really start helping. Okay. And we'll end the episode here, and we'll continue working on that when we get back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.